The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, a man marries a woman for 4 reasons: for her property, for her rank, for her beauty, and for her religion and character. So marry the one who is best in the religion and character and prosper. This is in Bukhari and Muslim. So as parents, we need to see, have we given them that religious education? Or what sort of education have we given our children? And why do people get an education to begin with nowadays? People get an education nowadays to get a good career. That's probably the number 1 reason you're going to school, or you're sending your children to school, or plan to send your children to school. That eventually they'll have a good career, they'll have a way of making money for themselves and a meaningful career. The second reason why people pursue an education is maybe for credentials. To say that, to show of respect that I went to college, I graduated, I have a degree. But what we need to add to the discussions is that with family and relationships, we're living in very strange times, because you may have a PhD in biochemistry or in nuclear physics or history or a doctorate or political science or whatever else you study. But the guy or the girl, they don't know how to be a good husband. The guy doesn't have a clue how to be a neighbor. He has no idea how to be a good son or a good father for that matter. And the girl doesn't know how to be a good daughter, maybe a good wife. And she doesn't know how to be a good influence on society around her. So maybe she doesn't even know, and this may sound so sexist, but the tradition is that this is how things work. The girl does need to know how to run her home. And yes, the guy should be helping out as well where possible. But do they know how to run a basic home, cook a basic meal, deal with the elders and the youngsters, look after their home, live within a particular budget? Or do they just have a degree from a huge college? And know all these meals on wheels and online, this isn't really running your home in a functional manner. And so with physical aspects of beauty and attraction in a relationship, there is other skill sets needed too. And where there is the skin-to-skin comfort, so to speak, with the same person comes another appetite. And that is the one related to the stomach. And our elders would say, like our grandmothers, our nannies and dadis would always tell us young ladies, that the heart to a male is to his stomach. Now, however chauvinistic that might sound to you, that actually works, and it makes a happy home for you, and it leaves you very confident and in a good place to do the things that you want to pursue. So when he comes home from work, is the environment conducive at home? Have you made that effort? Even if you're a working mother or a working wife, have you made that effort to make sure things are sorted out at home as well? Because you want to have those skin-to-skin comforts. You want to have that mental peace. You need to be able to provide certain things which come with each role, which has been defined in our Islamic culture and by the Sharia. And there really should be no ego issues in what our roles are, because we're all on the same side of the table. Sometimes you have to row that boat together, and you both have to row the same way. And sometimes when the big boat comes and the waves get tougher around you, you just need to row faster together. So marriages are all about this. The effort you need to make together. And it is shaitan that throws out these equality slogans and makes it a wrestling match between the couples. And we need to stay clear of these whispers of society, because they haven't helped marriages at all.